Hello, everybody, and welcome to your reading. Spirit has some messages of light for all of you who are spiritually awakened. So look at the three different cards there and see which image really resonates with you in this moment. I will start with the first card. There are timestamps listed for all of them below. Hello to everybody who chose the first card. You got the Alabaster Tablet of Layla. This is a special message letting you know that you are moving into a period of time where you are having a deep soul remembering, or remembering at the soul, which always entails some kind of spiritual awakening. So there is going to be a great expansion to your consciousness, to what you understand, to your spiritual mission for this life journey. So do some meditation after you follow this reading, just whenever's convenient for you. Really check in with your soul, see what's going on, because you are going to remember something. And what you're remembering isn't anything to do with this lifetime and the experiences of this lifetime. This is coming from lifetimes before. And the reason for this remembering is it's time to access that wisdom for what's up ahead on your journey. And for some of you, this is specifically related to your spiritual mission for this lifetime. All right, so let's pull some more cards and go deeper into this message. Right. Wow. Planetary shifts. Yeah. Awakening to this wisdom, the remembering, is going to be quite a shifting experience for you. This is card number 22. 22 is a master number. So you are awakening to some previous life mastery and authenticity. Wow. And look at this is card number 1. So very synchronistic. You're having this awakening because there is something new that is coming in on the scene for you. Okay, and also I do feel a lot of something to do with your spiritual mission, but all of this is happening to return you to center, to help you remember who you are. Okay, and where you've been willing to people please, accommodate, all of that, you're not going to be so much in the mood. There, you're returning to your core self, and where you're not being respected and loved and honored, you're really going to pull your energy back. In fact, there's some soulmates that you've been working with to really help activate them and awaken them and stimulate soul remembrance within them. And your work is just about complete. Okay, and you're going to find that you very naturally pull away, or there's just certain events that play out and, it just naturally separates you. I keep being referenced like a mother weaning her pups or her kittens. Okay, whether you're a masculine or a feminine, that's what I see is it's time for the pups or the kittens to be weaned. And you've done a lot of work helping others, okay? This could be just sharing what you know, being there for them, trying to help them out in life. But there's a change where you're going to put some distance between you and somebody, or you and multiple people that you've really been helping, and it's not a negative thing. It's time for the shift, not just for you, but also for them. And it's time for them to start figuring things out on their own. And this planetary shift, there is something big that's changing inside of you. Okay? Through this remembrance, it's almost as though you are becoming somebody new. And even with this authenticity, these masks falling away, it's like multiple lifetimes are being represented here. And all of that wisdom is now awakening within you at this point on your journey. And it serves a purpose for whatever is up ahead, whatever is next for you. Oh wow, look at this. We got the Arcturians. Pure white light, DNA healing, sacred geometry. So the Arcturian consciousness is assisting you with this awakening and this shift within. There's some healing that you're receiving. Okay, and with pure white light, that is knowledge, that is wisdom, that is knowing. And this DNA healing, part of this awakening is being allowed to happen, this remembrance, because there is healing coming to the traumas that you have experienced in this life journey. And the Arcturian collective is working with you somehow, some way with this process. Wow, and then look at this. We got Syrian emissaries next. Dreams for the new earth, time for a magical life. So let me get these all laid out, and then we'll go into them. Synchronicity, opportunities and divine timing, open to change, divine outcomes, circles of life, clear energies, channel, and elven ones, divine creation codes, starborn architects, divas, sacred geometry. Okay, so you've got this sacred geometry referenced twice. So when that comes up, maybe start doing some grid work as well. Do some gridding and create those different sacred geometrical shapes, because it's going to help bring you to balance, to center within. Okay, so definitely start doing some gridding. Do some meditations as well. You know, look just online or on YouTube for some meditations to really help ground balance you and bring you to center. Because not only do you have the Arcturians coming through, you've got the Syrian emissary as well. So some of you, this is a lot of personal work for yourself. And for others of you, there is some work going into your spiritual mission and the work that you do for others. Okay, and it says opportunities and divine timing, open to change, divine outcomes. Pay attention to the signs and synchronicities that are around you at present. Okay, because Spirit is really trying to speak to you. Spirit is really trying to speak to you and give you signs and give you direction, okay? And here with the Tree of Life, circles of life, clear energies, channel, you're about to receive a lot of downloads, okay? And through that download, it's also DNA healing. You're receiving new light codes, okay? And then here, divine creation codes, starborn architects. Some of you are definitely starseeds. I mean, hello. That's part of the title here. But some of you are definitely star seeds, okay? And you're going to be bringing some new light codes online, and they're going to be activated within you. And that remembering is the carrying of those light codes and lifetimes before. And those lifetimes before don't even have to be about a life on Earth, okay? But big activation for every single one of you that were drawn into this first card. And again, there's new energy, there's new opportunities that are presenting themselves. Old patterns falling away. The puppies are being weaned, so to speak. You're really advancing. It's like you're going up a level here. So my starseeds out there, Arcturian, Syrian, these collectives are either where you come from or like everybody who is watching this reading, these collectives are helping you with this remembering and the bringing on of the, like bringing online these light codes that are within every one of you, okay, to anchor them into the earth plane. Because not only are you shifting, okay, there, through your shifting and the anchoring of these new light codes, you are bringing about a shift on earth in general, an energetic shift. Okay, so wow, a lot going on for you guys. So let's pull some tarot. All right, so we got the Nine of Pentacles, Lord of Material Gains. The Star, the Daughter of the Firmament. You are protected. Queen of Swords, Queen of Thorns of Air. Ten of Swords, Lord of Ruin. And the Emperor, Son of the Morning. Okay. So there's also a message of more abundance coming into your life in somehow, some way, in some area. And what that abundance is going to be different for all of you, right? But there is abundance coming in. And with that Nine of Pentacles and the Star teaming up together, you are very divinely protected. Believe that, because when we believe there's all this negativity and we're not safe and we've got to worry about this and we've got to worry about that, and we have all these fears, we draw lower vibrational experiences to ourselves. And this is a very strong message of feel safe, feel protected. Tell yourself, I am safe. I am protected by the light, because you are. You absolutely are. And see, this just talking about the different downloads that you're going to receive after you have this beautiful soul remembering. And through these downloads, those light codes come online. Ten of Swords, you're coming out of working through and navigating some heavier energy. Okay, but that experience was necessary for the next steps here. Coming through as the Emperor, and that's you being very well-rounded, strong, stable, a leader, very secure within yourself, feeling very empowered as well. But you're shifting, and we see it here, the planetary shift. You're shifting out of some heavier energies through that Ten of Swords. And these are strong cards, strong and powerful cards. And this is a message for all spiritually awakened. However, the Starborn being referenced, I feel for the starseeds, you may be getting a secondary message opposed to, or on top of what I'm saying here. Receive that secondary message as well. Yeah, some of you, as I've been doing this reading, you're vibing with the message, but you're also getting a secondary message. And you might be thinking it's your thoughts of what's being said here, but no, your higher collective, which could be Arcturian, Syrian, Pleiadian, they're also bringing in a separate message for you directly. And it's by the visualization of seeing all the images on these cards that's activating and stimulating you. That leads me back to that sacred geometry, looking at different geometrical shapes, doing the gridding. It's going to help trigger and activate you in different ways and help bring you into alignment. Look into the Fibonacci sequence. All right, let's pull some more cards. Ooh, look at that. The crown chakra, the unlimited self. So you guys are also receiving a big activation to your crown chakra. Surrender. And life force energy. Wow, this remembering, and very interesting, look at on the bottom, the new blueprints. Some of you are receiving some updates, some new blueprints, which essentially are light codes. So surrender to this process. Trust that this heavier energy you've been navigating is going to balance out for you. And then you have this just profound awakening, remembering deep within your soul. And that's what opens your crown. Okay, and from there you're going to be receiving these downloads and these light codes coming online within you. And as you exist holding that frequency, you create that for everybody else who is here to get into that vibration, into that frequency. There's also some new opportunities that are coming up for you, but I feel that's more in your personal life rather than your spiritual mission. And I am getting that there is improvements coming to your personal life as well. You're going to feel more stable, more secure. Make sure you do some meditation though with that life force energy. Connect with Mother Earth Gaia and allow her to strengthen you and nurture you and help you receive these codes. And you know that Ten of Swords goes back into that message I was feeling where you might be putting some distance between you and a person or you and multiple people because you see the writing on the wall. You know, I will always take the time to talk to somebody about spirit. Like no matter what, I will always take the time. But if I notice that, you know, somebody is coming to me trying to seek that spiritual guidance and it's just a disguise because they want something from me, they want a reading, they want a ritual, there's just something that they want, or they just want me to validate how they feel, and if I, you know, don't feel in resonance with what they're wanting me to validate, obviously I won't. I will just start putting distance between me and that person because, like I said, I will talk to anybody about spirit all day long, but I do know, you know, walking a spiritual path is also about taking responsibility for self. And a lot of people seem to miss that memo. And everything that's going on, it's somebody else's fault. And, you know, it's weird, the mental gymnastics. And so those people in your life that are like that, I do feel it's time to start putting some distance between you and them, because you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make it drink. And when you have found that you're having the same conversation with somebody over and over and over and over again, and nothing's changing, it's because they are not changing. All right. I know for a fact if any single person just took 30 days of their life and monitored their thoughts and their emotions, and no matter what, told themselves, I'm going to be in high vibrations, I'm going to be positive, I'm going to take inspired action, things would change. There would be some sort of change. There absolutely would. I mean, I had to prove that to my own self before I would even speak about it, okay? But most people, they don't want to do the work, and they're just very conditioned to be in that victim mentality, and things are bad for me. And if you've done your best to try to activate, try to awaken, try to heal, try to lead them to the light, and they're not there, it may be time to put some distance between you and those relationships, because as a light worker, starseed, healer, empath, or reader, you can only help somebody who wants to help themselves. Okay? If they don't want to help themselves, your hands are tied. They'll just become a black hole that drains your energy, and you're going to have the same conversation over and over, and you're going to find that you're their life cheerleader or life coach, or life fixer, without ever wanting that role. And every one of you is deeply caring and compassionate and very sensitive. And this was a hard thing for me to learn. Sometimes you do have to let people fall so they can learn their lessons, and it's through learning those lessons that anybody evolves. And so anybody that's it's the same old story and it's been that way for a long time, it's time to pull your energy back from that and just inspire from afar, because it's draining your life force energy. And we all we all have access, right, to that energy. We all have access to spirit. We all have access to Mother Earth, Gaia. But most people, they don't want to take the time to explore themselves. And you can only do so much. And yes, you're here on a spiritual mission to, anchor the light codes and all of that stuff. However, you don't have to save everyone and everything. And I don't know, now I can just very easily see when somebody's trying to act like they're interested in spirit, to try to get something from me, or have me tell them, validate all these things that they believe about themselves. I can tell now, like back in the day, no. Like I said, I just wanted to talk about spirit and the universe and the magic of life and spirituality with anybody that would listen. And now I'm far more selective in person who I will discuss anything spiritual with, just because unfortunately a lot of people don't want to do the work. They want to be told all kinds of nice things, right? And that's part of the healing journey, and I'm glad to offer that and help somebody out. But again, I feel like you guys are kind of on that same juncture where you're realizing the difference between somebody that you can actually help and somebody who's just gonna suck your life force energy right out of you, because they have absolutely no interest or desire in changing in any capacity. And it's just not sustainable, It's too much on you. It's too hard on you. So let's pull some more cards. I don't know if you can hear, my neighbor's dogs are outside just barking, barking, barking. I don't understand that. Why people leave their dogs out when the dog is just barking, barking, like clearly, please let me back in. I want to come back in the house. And they just leave them out there to bark. It breaks my heart. All right, Ace of Wands. Lord of the root of power of fire. Yes, see, that's your crown chakra. You are being not only like activated and going into this remembering, you're being ignited. Seven of Cups, Lord of illusionary success. Okay, so see, that's where you've got to surrender. Again, you can't help everybody, and there's times on our journeys, even though you're highly evolved, where you've got to go through certain things for your own activation, for your own further awakenings. Here we have the Ten of Wands, Lord of Oppression. And look at going right there on the life force energy. There's certain people around you. You know, I remember in my early days, I would give tarot readings to anybody who wanted one, you know, because I was learning and growing. And there was one person, every time I would do a reading, it's like every single thing that would come through in the reading, she would want to argue me on, just 100%. Finally to the point where I was like, you know what? It was a family member. I'm not doing any more readings for you. I'm not. You argue me every way through the reading and you end up mad with me. And then just for, you know, a few days or a week later, you tell me I was right 100% and you want another. No more of that. Okay. So anybody, even if you are just brand new and you're learning about your gifts and all of that, anybody that doesn't respect you and what you're doing, don't give them the time of day. Okay? You are divine, and you sitting down and using your energy to channel spirit to help anybody on their path and their growth is such a beautiful, priceless gift that you could bestow on them. So if anybody you're helping, if they're trying to fight you and tell you don't know what you are talking about, it's time to walk away from that. Even if this is somebody that you admire or you look up to, you've got to be true to you. You know, there was one time where there was some spiritual people, and two of them I really liked. The third one, I just always kind of got an off vibe about her. But I was very excited to be a part of a community with, you know, spiritually based, like-minded people. And as I was moving forward, I was getting like a lot of weird energy, weird vibes. And it just, I was like, okay, yeah, the what's going on here is not fitting on me. It doesn't work on me. And I remember even saying, you cannot package spirit for $39.99. Okay. And they basically were trying to tell me that I needed to work on receiving abundance, that I had a problem with receiving abundance because I wasn't on board to package something as spirit and charge it very overpriced. Okay, I wasn't on board with it. It didn't fit right on my soul. And, you know, again, it doesn't matter who this person is or these people are. If it doesn't feel right inside of you, if it goes against everything, walk away. Okay, because now years on, I'm solid, I'm steady, I'm stable, I'm doing my thing. And those other people, not so much. Okay, and it was because something in my soul was like, you can't package spirit for $39.99. It does not work like that. Like, I'm not saying you can't make money offering spiritual services and all of that. No, this was a very specific thing, and it was a whole lot more than $39. I'm just saying that because that's what I said to them at the time is you can't, I won't do it. Like, no, I won't do it. And it hurt my soul. And it was very painful 6 months. It took me a while to get over that whole experience. But it taught me that you've always got to listen to what your soul is telling you, no matter who it is. Even if it's somebody you really care about, it's somebody you admire, it's somebody who is very spiritually gifted. If they're, you know, leading you in such a way or trying to convince you to do things that are just against your soul, against who you are, it just doesn't feel right for you, you've got to go with you. I don't care who they are, because somehow, some way, it's like they're sucking their life force. They're sucking your life force energy from you. And you deserve better than that. And I feel through this remembering within the soul, this soul remembering that you are going to be a part of, you're going to see this all so clear for yourself. And realize where you're giving more. I've never gotten a message like this for a message of light, but I really feel some of you have other people like riding your coattails or taking advantage of you, trying to gain from you and your gift, maybe even trying to like mimic who you are, but not in the nice, flattering way, more in the way of, oh, look at you. I'm just going to try to steal your whole identity and personality and package it for $39.99 and be successful. Oh, and that's why I'm going into you're protected. Yes, you are protected, okay? And anybody around you that isn't there for the right reasons, the more you believe that you're protected, you're going to see the red flags around certain people. And you are very gifted, you're very talented at whatever your spiritual gift is. You're very good at it. And this remembering at the soul, like I said, it's taking you into previous life journeys where you've been in service with spirit. Your spiritual gifts, you've earned those. Your work with spirit, your spiritual mission, you've done a lot of work in self-sacrifice in previous life journeys. And not anybody can just come and be you or be as gifted and talented as you are. Yes, we all are psychic and empathic and intuitive, right? It's just a matter of how in tune a person is with their abilities. I'm not talking about, those things, your gift, your talent, what makes you, even like say you're a card reader, there's something very special about the way you read the cards, okay? Or if you're an energy healer, there's something very special and unique about the way you heal. You guys are the real deal. There is a lot of wannabes, which is great. If somebody wants to mimic and it activates them spiritually, fine. But don't lose sight of yourself. And really discern who wants to come in and sit in your space and connect with spirit, and who's just trying to come in to suck your life force energy from you. Because also being spiritually awakened, you just vibe in a higher space and it attracts people, okay? It does. Because your energy is healing and soothing. And so it does attract people towards you. In fact, I'm getting that the next steps on your spiritual journey, your mission here, isn't so much about what you're doing for others. It's more about receiving these light codes, being activated, expanded in the crown chakra. This is more of a self-focus, like you're being upgraded, but it's a process that has to take place over time so you can adjust to the different vibration. Yeah. I would say for like the next 3 to 6 months, there's more going to be a focus on yourself rather than other people. And Spirit wants you to know that's exactly the way it's supposed to be right now, because you are really being upgraded. Wow, that's pretty deep. And you've got to surrender to the process as things like kind of shift and change. It's just know everything is shifting and changing to like really balance out, even out for you. And also, it is to release you from some areas that you feel quite shackled, quite restricted. And, with the ace coming through right there, you are going to be walking a new path. a new aspect of you coming online. More money, more abundance is going to be coming to you as well. Meditate to connect to the Arcturians. Meditate to connect to the Syrians, because they're guiding you through this upgrade process. And through this upgrade process, you have soul remembering, you have crown chakra activation going on. You're receiving light codes and you're learning to adjust to these new frequencies. And you know what's interesting is sometimes when you're being upgraded, you feel like your intuition is just gone. It's just gone. If you're feeling that, like you're having an off day or a couple off days intuitively, don't worry about it. The day's gonna come where your intuition is not only back, but 10 times stronger than it was before. I'm just seeing if I'm getting anything else for you guys. All right, I think. All right, I'll pull a couple more of these actually. Oh yes, look at that. The blue star and the Arcturians and the Syrian emissaries coming through with that blue color. You are being really activated, upgraded here. Yes, conscious words. All right, you're being brought into awareness of the energy of thought and the words that you speak. Also, many of you, you're going to be receiving those downloaded, channeled messages that you're meant to share with others. Also, some of you have a very powerful healing voice. Something about a frequency or a vibration, a sound of it. Life force. So look at, we're talking about this life force energy in two separate decks. Yes, the people that just suck you dry, that just want something from you, or they just want to be in your light to feel better about themselves rather than facing themselves and taking any sort of responsibility and making a change. It takes too much from you. And right now, with all this upgrading that's going on for the next 3 to 6 months, you don't have time for that. No. See, energetic shield. Yes, you are protected. Believe you are protected. But also, each day, make sure you shield your energy from all the energy vampires, okay? Because you need all your energy right now for what's going on with you. And look at that blue flame, blue star, blue flame. Yes, this is a time of being upgraded, of being deeply activated, and it's going to cause memory from previous life of your spiritual work, your gifts, your talents, your abilities, different knowings. And you may also find that you do want to be more in your own space or only around very specific people over the next few months. All right, you know, I feel that that message is pretty complete. I hope that what has come through is helpful to you, and I am sending you lots of love and light. Take care. Hello to everybody who chose the second card. You got Queen of the Nagas. And what this represents for you guys is there is a sacred task that you are meant to fulfill. What that sacred task is, it's different for each and every one of you, as this is a general reading, but Spirit brought you to the second card, to this beautiful queen right here, to tell you there is a sacred task that is upcoming that you need to fulfill, okay? And this could be a sacred task for your own further awakening and advancement. This could be a sacred task doing something for another person. You know, again, it's different for all of you, but you'll know it will be presented. And this is just Spirit letting you know now before it's there, that so that when it does show up, you're like, okay, yeah, all right, I get it. I know what I'm supposed to do. I accept this. Yeah, there's something sacred, something special, and you are the chosen one to handle it. You're doing God's work, okay? So let's pull some more cards. Let's go deeper. Oh, look at this. Sacred union. Wow. Let's pull out the other one. Let's see what else we got. Ooh, evolution. Okay, so this is Spirit confirming. Some of you, this is going to be something you're doing for the benefit of another person or multiple people. And for some of you, this task is something that is specifically about you and your own evolution, your own expansion. All right. And if it's a sacred task for yourself, obviously that's opening you up and better preparing you for what's ahead for your spiritual work, the journey that you're on. I really do feel for those of you that chose the second card that you're doing God's work this life. Somehow, some way, you guys are doing God's work. You are earth angels. All right. So let's pull some more cards. Let's go deeper. Oh, I dropped those. I love this deck. It is just not the easiest deck to shuffle. All right, let's see. Okay, so arise, know and flow as the love you are, bliss. Joy of life, trust, open your hands, share, let go. Healing, gentleness of love, realignment, transformation. Universe, Metatron, wholeness, commune with all life, micro, macrocosm. Oh my goodness, angelic ones. Are we surprised? I just said you guys are earth angels, and then here it is, angelic ones. Divine healing is upon you, divine grace and divine guidance. And lastly, the new man, enlightened masculine, potential, new earth. All right, so yeah, Spirit just confirmed that every one of you are earth angels. And yes, there is this sacred task upcoming, but throughout your whole life, there is many sacred tasks that you will fulfill, that you have fulfilled, okay? You are doing God's work. There is no question here. And it's your vibration, it's your love, it's the way that you heal, it's the way that you are there, that you're helping to create the new human, okay? Enlightened masculine potential, new earth. This is where the divine masculine is in tune with divine feminine energy, and the divine feminine is in tune with divine masculine energy. It's a beautiful balance. You are helping restore the balance of the divine feminine, divine masculine on the earth plane at this time. And see, this sacred task that's about to be presented to you, it's going to allow you to rise, whether it's what you're doing for somebody else or something you're specifically doing for yourself, okay? It's allowing your energy to rise. It's allowing your vibration to shift. And Archangel Metatron is coming in and working very closely with you guys right now, and that's the archangel that really does help expand you spiritually, help align you to your spiritual gifts. Okay, so call upon him because he wants to come in and do some work with you guys and help you out. I mean, Archangel, you guys are earth angels. That's perfectly fitting, right? And trust that there is going to be some happiness. Open your hands. It's time to receive. You deserve as much as you give. And I'm just getting a real humble energy about you. And Spirit says you can have more. You can receive more, comfort, luxury, abundance, resources. It's not selfish to have those things or to want those things. You deserve those things. Know that you don't always have to self-sacrifice. You don't always have to give everything you have away. Okay, you guys deserve a lot of happiness, a lot of abundance from the work that you guys do. I keep getting that you're very self-sacrificing, very humble. I will help anybody. And now it's time for you to receive some help too. For you to receive some love, some healing. And Archangel Metatron wants to assist in that process. And it's going to allow you to rise. So let's pull some more cards. Let's go deeper. All right, Queen of Cups, Queen of Thorns of Water. Three of Wands, Lord of Established Strength. Temperance, Daughter of Reconcilers. Yeah, see, there's something that's healing for you. Seven of Pentacles, Lord of Success Unfulfilled. And Princess of Wands, Princess of the Shining Flame. Okay. So, things that have felt very futile to you, okay? A waste of time, a waste of energy, all of that. You're receiving some deep healing. Where you've been hurt, where you've been let down, all of that. Your angels that you work with all the time are coming in to help you. All right. And I just keep getting that you're an earth angel. Like, you need to know that. You need to hear that. Believe that. I get it when somebody looks like they have everything going for them, their life looks good, it makes you feel small, right? It makes you question, well, if I'm, connected to spirit, I'm doing all this spiritual work, I'm a chosen one, I'm an earth angel, why doesn't my life look like this? Why don't I have XYZ? And the thing is, those that you are helping out, okay, sometimes you've got to walk in those shoes first to truly understand somebody's plight, what they're going through, the energies and vibrations that they're working with, because you being an earth angel, you walking that path, you're going to be able to transmute and transform those energies. And you do it by going through it, personal experience, and then doing it by personal experience, you then pass that wisdom on to another. But also just you going through it, you create an energetic path for success, for healing, for overcoming those lower vibrations, okay? And you deserve everything. Never think that you don't. But if somebody handed you $1 million, you are somebody who's most likely going to use that money to benefit others, different causes, different charities, animals, people creating spaces, things like that. You guys would utilize most of that money in the pursuit of helping others than giving it to yourself. Okay. And that's a message that Spirit's coming in is saying is it's not selfish. It's not wrong for you to have some comfort and abundance and luxury and to have nice things. It doesn't make you bad. Okay. You've really got to switch your mindset and tell yourself that you can receive. It's not evil to have money. It's not evil to have abundance and comfort in your life. You deserve that. You give so much of yourself, not just your resources, but your energy, your emotion, your time. You deserve all of that to come back to you and more. But you've got to believe that you deserve, and it's not selfish, bad, or negative to have things. You deserve to have some things for sure. And Spirit doesn't want you to feel evil, negative, dark in the reception of that. And just remember, for you guys, the more that you're able to manifest for yourself, the more you have to share, right? So use that as your motivation to have your energy really grounded and balanced and open to receiving abundance. Because the more that you have, the more that you give. And giving is medicine to your soul. It makes you feel good. It makes you feel like you have purpose. And why? Because you're an earth angel, which also means you are very empathic. You really feel the energy and the vibes of others. Some of you, I'm getting, you have a special thing when it comes to animals. Oh my gosh. Some of you that like rescue animals, that is your sacred task. It's, something that you guys do. And it doesn't have to just be like the saving of animals. There's something that you guys do. Each one of you, and that is part of your sacred task for this life journey. Your mission, your spiritual mission. But remember, Archangel Metatron is with you guys always, always. All right, vulnerability. It's not weak to be vulnerable. And I get it, being what you are, an earth angel, you've definitely had your fair share of people taking advantage of you. But don't ever lose the best parts of you. Protect your energy, shield your energy. Because the way that you open up and you're there and you connect to another person is so beautiful. But it takes a great level of vulnerability to be able to do that. Sacral chakra, core of creation. Okay, so this is Spirit saying you need to do some healing and balancing with your sacral chakra. This is your water chakra, your divine feminine energy. And, when we've been hurt, when we've been taken advantage of, when we've been violated, this chakra can get really out of balance. And so Spirit is encouraging you to heal and balance this chakra. Focus on that right now. Because look at the healing. Yeah, this is where the healing needs to take place. Water, the overflow. Okay. Yeah, the empath. Every one of you, regardless of if you are a healer, a reader, a light worker, starseed, it doesn't matter. Every one of you is a very strong empath that picked this second pile. And here it is, the water, the overflow. Sacral chakra is your water chakra. Okay, so that is where the healing needs to be focused for you guys, is that sacral chakra. And there's a ton of different meditations on YouTube to help with that. Okay. But you do need a little bit of healing there because of what you've gone through personally, and to heal those wounds. And you will be 100% restored. And you do want to come into balance. We got Temperance right here, the daughter of reconcilers. And that's talking about everything getting reconciled and balanced out inside of you. And not feeling lost. I get some of you really suffer with some depression at times, because it's like this world, the predominant vibration of it, the way people are, it can just all become so very much for you at times. Even make you sick to your stomach. Different things that happen in this world, you're like, how? And sometimes that wears you down big time. When you're feeling overwhelmed and overstimulated by the low vibrational shadow, evil, darkness, whatever you want to call it, when that energy is overwhelming you, you need to do a meditation. You need to connect to the archangels to help recenter you and fill you back full. Because they are your true home. And that home, that energy, that vibration is nothing like what is on this earth plane. It's out of this world, truly. It's such a high thing that you can't even imagine it in your mind. And so going from that into this place, where there is great darkness, oppression, heaviness, dense energy, evilness, a lot of fear-based energy that's just rampant, it can be very overwhelming and very overstimulating and bring you a great deal of sadness. And when that happens, that's when you need to connect to the archangels. Remind me of what I'm here for. Make me strong again. Remind me what this is all about. Anytime you're feeling like you just want to give up, give in, connect to the archangels, especially Archangel Metatron, and you'll be restored back to wholeness, because it says Metatron, wholeness, commune with all life, micro and macrocosm. So he will come in and soothe your heart, soothe your soul. Because you do need that. Otherwise, you'll lose your vulnerability, your sensitivity. And that's vital. The world needs those energies so desperately. Your compassion, your caring, your empathy, all of those things really do matter. They keep this world in balance. And so when you're overwhelmed, go to the archangels. And I see right now, you do need that healing in the sacral chakra, your water chakra. And they're bringing this message. Why? Because of this sacred task that's upcoming for you to complete and fulfill. All right, let's pull some more cards. Ooh, look at this authenticity. See, this right here, these masks are barriers to protect within. Because this world can be just inside out, upside down, right? I feel you, I understand. But don't lose you. You're here to keep balance. You're here for that person that's immersed in those low vibrational energies to look at you and your light and say, I choose that path instead. Perfectionism. All right, you've got to be easier on yourself. Okay? You can only do so much. We can all only do so much. And you need to be easier on yourself. Oh my gosh, self-love is next. Trust and nature's wisdom. See, I knew some of you had a very special connection with animals. Something going on with Gaia's creatures. Okay. So right here, perfectionism and self-love. It's time to start appreciating yourself. It's time to start loving yourself more and being kinder to yourself. You need to give more to yourself than you do. You need your love and energy more than anybody else does, okay? You need to take better care of you. You need to tell yourself kind and loving things every single day. Every day. And when you're feeling low and like you're just failing, you need to say, you know what? I am doing the best that I can, and that is good enough for me. And let it be good enough for you. Because with this perfectionism, I feel there are some things that you're not very realistic about. And maybe you see other people doing certain things and you're like, well, why can't I do that? And that goes back to your authenticity. You're here for your own path, your own life, your own journey. And it doesn't look like anybody else's. And you're working with the angels. You're here for more spiritual reasons and purposes than the average person. Like, we're all here to evolve, but you're here working in partnership with the angels. And you've got to trust that you're good enough, and any moment is good enough. And remember this. You are a light in the darkness. And when the light is always on and always works, people make no notice of it, right? But once that light bulb goes out, everyone's like, oh, the light, it's broken. Somebody needs to fix it. We need a new light bulb. Then the light is noticed, okay? And so just realize that you are a light for this world. And sometimes when you're not really being acknowledged and noticed, instead of feeling bad and overlooked, realize, damn, I'm doing such a good job. They're used to this light here. This light is trusted. And it shines, and it guides, and it leads. And I'm doing such a good job at it. Because in the angelic realm, you are very much loved and appreciated and seen. And I'm not saying let yourself be a doormat and just let people walk all over you like you don't have feelings. No. This is more abstract and metaphoric to help you understand better. And the work that you do and the way that you care, it's vital. Trust in yourself. Trust in your life journey and your mission for this lifetime. Earth, nurture, nature. Okay, so Mother Earth, you have a strong connection with her as well, but that also goes back to the animals. Full spectrum. Third eye chakra. All right. this healing that needs to take place in your sacral chakra, it's going to allow activation to happen in your third eye, okay? Which is how you read energy, if you're psychic, all of that. So you're going to receive an activation to your third eye. And the full spectrum, this is talking about how you are just as important as anybody else. And you having things doesn't make you bad, doesn't make you evil, doesn't make you dirty. You deserve abundance. And you need to start allowing yourself to receive much, much more. And feel good in that. Everything positive that comes your way, tell yourself, I deserve this, because you do. You're going to feel quite a bit more empowered after your sacral chakra is healed and balanced out. You're going to definitely feel much more empowered within yourself, more sure about why you're here and what you're doing. And Mother Earth and all of nature is your ally, along with the angels, the angelic realm. You are part of them. And believe in what you're doing. Believe in your purpose. You know, even sometimes I'm like, I don't even know what the point of me is. You know, I take on the weight of the world too, and I've got to snap myself out of it and be like, oh, stop. You're here for a purpose or you wouldn't be here. I tell myself that. You are here for a purpose or you wouldn't be here, because that's the truth. And same goes for you guys. I know things get hectic and hard and heavy, chaotic. In this world, sometimes, depending on where you're looking, can be a very, very ugly place. But you're the balance of all things that are of the shadow. You're the balance. You're the light. You're a place for people to look and see light and love and joy and good vibrations. And never forget that. When you're feeling really down, just remind yourself, I have great purpose. I hold the light. I help maintain the balance in this world, because you do. And I just love how I was like, you guys are earth angels, and boom, the exact card to confirm that jumped out. I'm just trying to see if anything else is coming through. I do feel I should pull a few more tarot, so let's see what comes out there. Whoa. You know what? I'm going to say we need to redo that, because that to me was like they just jumped everywhere. All right. Let me get more in tune with them. All right, right there. I couldn't even tell you how that happened, how it flew out of my hand like that. All right, Three of Pentacles, Lord of Material Works. And look at that's right under Mother Earth. You guys deserve a lot of abundance, okay? Money, resources, assets, they belong to you. Open yourself up and receive. Eight of Wands, Lord of Swiftness, yes. Six of Wands, Lord of Victory. Oh my goodness. The Sun, Lord of Fire of the World. And Five of Cups, Lord of Loss and Pleasure. Okay, yeah, it is time for you to heal. With this Sun and this Five of Cups, it is time for you to heal that sacral chakra and really work on opening yourself up to receive, because I see right here, boom, 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 things manifesting, coming in very quickly, great success, recognition, reward, being in the spotlight. This is great. For all that you do, all that you give, all that you are, tell yourself, I deserve the best, and the best is coming to me now. I deserve the best, and the best is coming to me now. Really feel that, believe that, own that. That is your truth, because you do deserve the best, and the best is coming to you now. Never underestimate the power of the work that you do. I know at times it seems like it's nothing, because like I said, when the light is always on and shining, people take it for granted. And that tells you that you are holding the space. You're doing an amazing job. And the angels are always there, loving you, supporting you, encouraging you, wanting to bless you, wanting you to love yourself more, wanting you to appreciate yourself more. This world needs you. Your energy, your vibration, if you did nothing but just sat there, you're doing your job, you're holding the light, you're holding the space. You keep the balance in this world. You and others just like you. You're all a team. You're all energetically connected, whether you're aware of it or not. And all of you hold this space. And send and receive each other energy without even consciously being aware. The ground crew of angels. Heaven physically manifested in you. You have a sacred task to fulfill. It's upcoming. You'll know what it is when it arrives. And it's also time to focus on healing sacral chakra and loving and appreciating yourself much, much more. All right, I feel that message is complete. I hope that this has helped you, and I am sending you guys lots of love and light. Take care. Hello to everybody who chose the third card. You chose Solve Polluti, 741 Hertz. Now, this is a very strong message from Spirit saying there is some negative energy within you and around you that you need to address. And some of you, this could be that something hurts in your heart and it's time to start mending. It's time to offer yourself some medicine and say, I choose healing. Okay, some of you, this is certain relationships around you that are just low vibrational and toxic, and you need away from them. If you work in a situation where there's just a lot of toxic people, or it's more of a toxic environment, you need to start really shielding your energy and potentially thinking about moving to a new job if you can. But this is Spirit answering you in some capacity and saying where you feel off, what feels out of balance, what just isn't right. It's because there is negative energy around you, within you. And you know, we all go up and down in thoughts and emotion throughout the day, right? But this negative energy would be something that you're really holding on to, having a hard time healing or transforming, moving past, things like that. And also, you know, what's going on in your mind. I kind of get that you're just feeling more down than you typically do. Like you're just kind of burnt out, tired, exhausted. Some of you sad. Some of you feeling kind of purposeless or pointless. There's some sort of negativity and it's impacting you. And that's what Spirit wants to talk to you about and help you with. All right, let's pull some more cards. Let's go deeper. Yeah, some of you, I just get the sense that you feel so sucked dry. Also, with this, 741, do some meditation with music at 741 hertz. It's going to be very, very beneficial to you at this time. It's going to help balance out your energy field, put a shield around you, help you identify those lower vibrational negative energies, people, situations, beliefs. It's what are you consuming mentally, emotionally, and spiritually at this time. Also, even your body. It's time to take care of yourself. You need some TLC. Oh yeah, how perfect. Look, life purpose. There is purpose for you. Great purpose. Magnetism. And you know what? Look at this. See, Spirit's got you. Spirit's like, let me show you. Card 17, card 18, card 19. Do you see that synchronicity? I love it. I love when Spirit does that. I've had this deck here, the Blue Messiah, for years, okay? And I've used it over and over and over. I cannot tell you how many times I've shuffled that deck. And so in this reading, this exact reading, right now in this moment, 17 and 18 came out side by side just for you, for that synchronicity of that, okay? 17, 18, 19. That's a progression. A 1 and a 9 is a 10. The end of a cycle, right? So Spirit's coming in, wanting to really heal you, to soothe your heart, soothe your soul, remind you of your purpose, okay? Our soul purpose for being here, for each and every one of us, is truly for us, right? For our growth, for our evolution, for our experiencing as a soul. However, our spiritual mission or spiritual purpose is a whole different story. And this is Spirit confirming that, yes, there is more than just, you are a soul that is more than just focused on your own path. You're a soul that's focused on your path, but also doing work for Spirit to help others, to elevate consciousness. And your energy is very attractive. You are a strong manifester, whether you realize this or not, okay? You are a strong manifester. And right now, it's like your energy field is just kind of gunked up with other people's energy, with different things that have happened, and you need a spiritual cleanse, a spiritual bath, and come back to center. And in that space, then you're like, oh yeah, I know what I'm supposed to be doing. I know why I'm here. And your energy starts attracting things in because your, spiritual work, your life purpose for each of you is very different. Even if there's two star seeds sitting side by side, their purpose for being here is different. And also, okay, this is why you guys absorb. You guys are cleaners, okay? Very strong empaths. You guys clean the energy of situations, meaning when you're around somebody who is down and low and sad, you absorb that energy and take it on as your own, and then you filter it and transmute it and shift it back out into the universe. Okay, so, oh my goodness, it is so important for you to shield your energy every day Okay, because you're just gonna absorb no matter what without even trying. Just like if you took a paper towel and you set it on a pile of water, it's gonna just absorb it because that's what paper towels do. It's not a conscious thing. You absorb energies all over the place. People, animals, places even. And you're meant to transmute that. And so when you find that kind of out of nowhere, you're just in a bad mood or sad about something, and now you're thinking about something that happened 5 years ago, and you're feeling like, wow, I'm not over this, and oh, this still hurts. It's not you. You've literally picked up the energy of somebody else. Okay? Sometimes you can go to bed feeling totally fine. You wake up the next morning and you feel sad and you want to cry and the world is wrong and you don't even know why. You're like, what happened? I went to bed just fine. It's because you're absorbing energies. And for some of you, I think this might be the first time you're ever being told this. You heal others by absorbing energy. And so every single day you need to shield your energy before you face the world, and you need to do a spiritual cleanse before you go to bed. Because you absorb. And it can get very heavy, very tiring on you at times. But you are valuable. Most of you as well probably really need like clean and tidy spaces to exist within. Like if you get into somebody's car and it's really, really messy and trashed, it can like start giving you anxiety, like, oh my God, I gotta clean this up. Some of you, that OCD, that nervousness that comes with dirtiness and mess, it's because you cleanse, you absorb things. You are a cleaner. You are a balancer. Let's pull some more cards. Let's go deeper into this message for you guys. You are so needed. Your energy is so high vibrational. You couldn't be a cleaner otherwise. And that's that magnetism, the way that you attract and absorb those energies from others, because you and your soul, you know how to transform and transmute that energy and then put it back out into the universe. You have a lot of good karma, just FYI. Okay, Way of the Pearls. Liminal space, new energies, trust, time of growth. Arcturians, pure white light, DNA healing, sacred geometry. So the Arcturians are coming in. They will help you always, always cleanse and clear yourself and transmute that lower vibrational energy. The last cloak, release old identities, magnificence realized. Abundance, fullness of source, enough for all, open. Cosmic self, you are a cosmic being. Stay confident in your truth. Wow. You are a very important spiritual team member on the earth at this time. You are so valuable, okay? Spirit really wants you to know that. The Arcturians, you're working with them in some capacity, or if you identify as a starseed, this could be your home collective, all right? But you're working with the Arcturians, and see pure white light, DNA healing, sacred geometry. As you absorb these energies from others, you really free them from that, which allows consciousness activation to take place for them. Okay, and Way of the Pearls, the liminal space, new energies. It's very important that your spaces, like your bedroom, your home, your car, your area, if you work in an office, just your areas, you need to make sure are very balanced and cleansed energy. So, you know, putting certain crystals, burning certain incense, keeping everything nice and orderly. You guys are somebody that could really benefit from like feng shui arranging certain things in the, you know, feng shui so the energy is really good flow. Yoga is something else that would help you guys. Yeah, you guys, after this video, you need to, you know, do a little research on energy absorbers and cleansers, super empaths, because that's what you guys are. And I feel a lot of the heaviness and sadness is often compounded by the energy of others. And you already feel things pretty intensely as it is, and that just adds to it. And so at times, I get it. Sometimes life does feel completely unbearable. And I don't blame you just because of all that energy that you're navigating and working through. But the Arcturians are going to help you better understand yourself and how to transmute that energy in a better way. And it's time for some abundance to come in, and the releasing of old identities. You are working in partnership with Spirit, the Arcturians. You are here on spiritual mission. Your life matters. You being here is everything. You deserve abundance. You deserve happiness. Now, if a lot of you feel like you don't have a whole lot of friends or a whole lot of connections, that is okay. Somebody like you needs to keep their circle quite small and not just let any old person in. You need to be around high vibrational, spiritually like-minded people. That is when you will best thrive, because just of who you are at the soul. And so if you feel like you get very overstimulated and overwhelmed in crowds around a lot of people, or even if you're like in a situation of 10 people and all eyes are on you and it makes you uncomfortable, well, that's why you definitely need your own space, your own downtime, your alone time. You need to make sure all your spaces are orderly and the energy is balanced. And, you know, don't think it's too much work, because you deserve this. If you had a child or a romantic partner and they were very, very sensitive to energies, you would move heaven and earth to make their environment everything they need for them to thrive. You need to give that same love to yourself. You need to have that same energy for yourself and set your environment up in such a way that you thrive. And I just think with like grounding your energy daily, shielding your energy daily, and then cleansing at the end of the day, rearranging your space, all of those things, it's going to balance you out and you're going to feel so strong. You're going to be like, I did not know I had this much energy to work with. You are going to be just amazed. Wow, let's pull some more cards for you guys. Oh yeah. Ten of Cups, Lord of perfected success. All of this happiness is meant for you. All of your 10 cups are meant to be filled full. But when you are already filled full of other people's gunk, it's hard for you to receive anything for yourself. And that's why it's important to do the meditations and things. Four of Swords, Lord of Rest from Strife. Yes, the Arcturians really want to help you heal and teach you how to always maintain your energy and understand when you're feeling this and when you're feeling that, what it really means. Two of Swords, Lord of Peace restored. Yes. See, you will thrive. And more abundance will come in. The Devil, Lord of the Gates of Matter. Okay, so you are the way of the pearl, working against the darkness, my friend, by helping others transmute their darkness, their shadow. Ace of Pentacles, Lord of the root of the powers of earth. Oh, yes. You are a strong manifester as well. But if you just, absorb and hang on to all these energies of others, it really does prevent you from receiving. And you deserve everything. You deserve 10 of Cups and that Ace of Pentacles. You are truly a badass. I don't think you realize to the degree. Spiritually, you are a badass for sure. You are respected in the spirit realm. Your tasks that you signed up for are not easy. And only an incredibly strong, wise, evolved soul could walk such a path. And that's also why the Arcturians are coming in. Because this energy is not easy to navigate whatsoever. But you, wise one, you can handle this. And you've handled this before in previous life journeys. You've mastered this technique. And the Arcturians want to help you awaken and remember fully. All right, let's pull some more cards for you. Throat chakra, express your truth. Your throat chakra is also about your life purpose, right? So you need to, through your meditations and healing, you need to do some work on your throat chakra there. Healing. The healer needs some healing. And look at that's right under life purpose. Life force energy. Yes, there you have so much more energy than you realize. You absolutely do. Okay? It's just unless you're 100% centered and balanced, you may feel drained. Third eye chakra, yes. Big activation coming to third eye with the help of the Arcturians. Heart chakra, unfurling back to love. Okay, let's see what else. Okay, new blueprints. All right, so, and then sacral. Sacral's next. Okay, whoa, and look at high heart chakra on the bottom. So all your chakra, and then look at that, alignment. Coming through. So listen, heart chakra, sacral chakra, throat chakra all need some TLC. You need to come back into alignment with self, and doing the meditation to center and balance yourself will help. Again, there's a lot of different meditations on YouTube to choose from. But get your chakras back into alignment. And that's going to fill you back up full inside, within, with your own energy. And people have hurt you. People have made you sad. It's time to heal that. The Arcturians want to help you with that and remind you of your magnificence and your strength. And again, that you're a total badass. And you need to know that about yourself. And the way the 17, 18, and 19 that came out, there's going to be some signs and synchronicities up ahead that are going to be magical. And that's the universe showing you that you're loved and wanting to see you smile and wanting you to feel the magic of life. I'm just sitting with the energy, seeing what else is coming through. With the third eye chakra, the activation that you're going to receive there, I think it will be easier for you to distinguish low vibrational energy. You'll be able to see it better around people in certain spaces, because negative energy can just exist in a space, right? And it's like, how? But there it is. You're going to start seeing that something's going to shift in your ability to decipher energy and understand what you're dealing with in any given situation or with any given person. And you'll know when you've got to shield yourself more, or when you can open up and connect heart to heart with somebody. Because when somebody is like-minded and spiritually based like you guys can connect and be vulnerable. All right, let's pull a few more cards. Soul Tribe, you are a part of a very specific set of souls. Energetic shield, but you can be vulnerable with them. Planetary shifts and authenticity. Man, authenticity has come out in every single one of these readings so far. You're gonna start aligning to more like-minded people, because it is hard to, be totally open, right? When you're just dealing with shady people, or you feel the yucky vibrations. Energetic shield. And with that authenticity, even if you feel you have to wear a mask about who you really are as a way of self-protection or self-preservation, be true to you. It's time for the mask to come off. It's time for people to know you and know how sensitive you are, and that you feel them, and that you care deeply. Who you are, your core, is beautiful, and it will be very inspiring to certain people that you come across, that you encounter. You never know who you're inspiring by being you. And with the planetary shift, there's some sort of shift that's coming up, and through that shifting, I do feel that's where you receive some activation to your third eye, which is going to help you better navigate the energy that you deal with. And it's like this golden right down right where her third eye would be, right? And her eyes are closed. Like you're going to see the truth. But it's very important that you work on healing your throat, sacral, and heart chakra, so that you can open up and be free and feel connected to all of life, all the good stuff in life, all the beauty in life. because you can absorb positive energy as easily as you can absorb negative energy. I think that message is pretty complete. So I will leave it there. I truly hope that this has helped bring some insight and some guidance for you. And I am sending you lots of love and light. Take care.